Alright, good morning guys. It's almost 10 o'clock Saturday morning. I'm gonna try to get something done on the truck. Busy day, got a birthday party I gotta go to, so it sort of hinders me from getting as much done as I want to. So I just uncovered the truck. Let's see. Wow, we got the zoom in way too far. There we go. Just uncovered the truck. Gonna go ahead and get this stuff off of here. Let's see. Bunch of little vacuum lines and stuff hooked to the bottom of the air cleaner. Oh. Oops. Alright. Just set that out of the way and grab this before I lose it. Okay. As you can see, guys, this throttle body is just covered in corrosion from somehow water getting under the tarp and getting down in there, and I guess heat and getting hot and then cooling down. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but anyways, it's corroded. I'm gonna have to clean it up really good before I go starting it, probably. The other day I told you in my video that I was going to change the plugs and wires, and also the valve cover gasket because it's leaking. I don't see how Pisser does this stuff, holding the camera and doing something at the same time, but we'll give it a shot. Okay. Had to go borrow the wrench from a neighbor to get the bolts out of this EGR valve. They're down underneath, and a straight wrench just wouldn't work, so I had to get it's a wrench with a bent end on it. I don't know what you call it for sure, but definitely gonna go get me a pack of them here in a week or so, probably. So you know what I'm talking about. I'll grab it real quick to show you. My lovely mess. There it is. You can see both ends are bent on it. This makes it easier access because a regular straight wrench wouldn't work. If you want to comment, tell me what kind of wrench these are called. I don't know. Maybe called a line wrench, I don't know. But no, line wrenches have open ends on them, that's right. But anyways, I'm going to change the valve cover gasket first. Of course, I'm going to have to. I already have all the bolts out from the other day, and then of course it started raining. And today I don't think it's going to rain, but you never know around here. Okay, got the EGR valve. Just set that there. Alright, that'll work. Gets everything out of the way. So, I'm gonna pull the valve cover off here. Alright. This thing has got a good bit of sludge just built up on it from over the years. Whenever I broke the motor loose, I had to use the Marvel mystery oil. I poured a bunch in, like I pulled all the plugs out of it, right here. Poured a couple of ounces probably in each cylinder, and then just put the plugs in and let it sit there almost a day. And then I took a breaker bar and put it on the crank and just kept working it back and forth slowly. You know, the less scouring you do on the cylinder wells is probably the best. So just took my time, went one way then the other, just back and forth, and then finally it broke loose. And then she started. It sounded pretty good and everything. Like I said in the earlier videos, put no exhaust on it from the manifold down. So it started right here, and that's all brand new. I got a belt for it also that I need to change, as you can see. Maybe this one's all cracked and dry rotted. I tell you what, the vehicle's sitting for long periods of time, it just causes a lot of problem. But I also went ahead and you can see the top of the stud on the shocks that I put on. They were shot and rusted in half pretty much. Also did the back ones too. Normally I probably would have just went to the local car shop, automotive parts shop, but found these online pretty cheap, and they're like the I don't know, the better version of the AC Delco, like the Supremes or whatever. I forget what they were called, but they seem really nice and heavy duty. Actually, to get these front ones up in, it was the cylinder on them was so big it almost didn't fit. I had to do some finagling to get them in there, but anyways, got them on. Now back to this. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the camera off and go ahead and clean up this real good. Get all the Permatex off of it, and of course clean all around the top of the head too. And then maybe I'll start the camera back up when I go putting the new one on. I don't know yet. But I'll talk to you guys later. Alright guys, I finally got the valve cover cleaned up and the top of the head cleaned up pretty good on the S10. All I did was take a razor blade and scraped all the old gasket material off. I also took some brake cleaner on a rag and wiped it to get the oil and stuff off of it, to degrease it. And for the valve cover, I used some penetrating oil and sprayed it real good on the inside here, and cleaned it up pretty good. I didn't get perfect, because I mean, it's just going to get more oil in it. I just wanted the heavy gunk that was in there gone, and cleaned the top off a little bit so it's not covered. And I think I've heard that if motor has less oil caked on it and stuff like that, it helps it to stay cooler. So, and then here's our gasket. What I'm going to do is take a couple gobs of adhesive, well, Permatex I think they call it, and put a couple globs on it here and there to hold it in the valve cover, and then I'll be able to get it lined up easier on the motor than as if I was going to just try to sit the gasket on top of the head and then try to line up the holes with the valve cover. So I'll give this a shot here. I don't know if I can hold the camera and do this at the same time. I mean, if I really wanted to, I wouldn't even had to buy a gasket. I guess I could have used this stuff, but I don't know. I've always put gaskets on. That's just what I do. A lot of other people don't. So I don't know if it's any better or anything, but I don't know. One-handed, this is pretty tough. Alright, guys. Oh no, I'm gonna have to set the camera down. Let me see if I can get it somewhere stationary where I can see what I'm doing. Man, it's a hot one out there today. Hotter than blue blazes, man. I just keep drinking and drinking and drinking lots of water to keep hydrated, but man, it just kind of right back out. Alright, I think we got it on there good enough. Gonna wipe this excess off that's squished out because I really don't want that inside my motor. I mean, there is a bunch of it like that already whenever I opened it up, but still, if I can prevent it from getting in there, I'm going to. Alright, guys. Alright, accidentally hit the stop button. But we're going here now. Oh, I don't see how in the world you guys do this with one hand, all this stuff you guys do. So, let's see. Darn it. Well, here it is, nothing. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn it off. Sorry, guys. Alright, guys, we're back again. Of course, it's raining again. Any day I get off to do something, it rains. It feels good though. It was freaking hot. It does feel good. We got plugs and 2 wires on. Got the valve cover back on and the EGR valve back on. I don't know, I doubt this lets up for a little while now, so probably done for the day. I need to go get some dinner anyways, I'm starving. I don't know, hopefully I can get some more done this weekend. Monday we got a picnic, so I don't know if I'll be able to do anything Monday, but we'll see. Good afternoon, guys. It's Sunday. I'm not sure what time it is. Sunday afternoon sometime. Yesterday, of course, it rained. I got it on video. So today I finished up getting the plugs and wires in the truck. Got all the plugs and wires all in the looms. Went ahead and put the new thermostat and gasket that I had on. Got the new belt on. Let's see what else. Oh, I took the bumper mounts off, and I plan on sandblasting them and painting them because they were getting pretty rusty. The frame itself didn't look too bad. Probably just gonna let it go for now. If anyone could comment what to do with the rusted bolts and washers and stuff, if I should just spray them with some kind of rust converter or what, but I just hate to spend money on brand new bolts and nuts. It's just a lot of extra money that I don't have. Yeah, just comment on that. It's about ready to rain again, I think, so I'm gonna get off of here and get as much done as I can, and I'll talk to you guys later.